I am Nikita Scott. I'm currently the Director of Counseling and Student Activities for Bermuda College. I did start here as a counselor and moved into this position about 4 years ago. My thoughts on entrepreneurship probably go back to my grandfather. He was a sailor by trade as well as a taxi driver. And what impressed me most is when we lost him, he was able to provide for his wife, his family. Essentially, he left the world debt-free, and he did that as an entrepreneur. So I think that's where I was first exposed to it. As a counselor at Bermuda College, we set up a lot of workshops to help our students start to figure out what options are available to them. And we did a panel on entrepreneurship about 5 years ago. And some of the panelists reflected on the fact that Bermuda is where they are today because of the entrepreneurial spirit, that the country has always been able to look at conditions and create opportunities from those conditions. I think when you pair that mindset with the globalization and the opportunities afforded by technology, when we used to tell students they can't do, that's no longer a truth. The world is wide open. And students should be encouraged to think about what their true interests are and how they can contribute to society, expressing and working towards those interests, and just taking the opportunity to contribute in a way that's meaningful but is also married to their skill set, their talents. Without entrepreneurial spirit, Bermuda can't survive. Big business, exempt companies, that's not enough. That's the big picture. But when you think about the trades, when you think about what supports that infrastructure, very often those are small businesses that feed, that support the big industry in Bermuda. And if we let that go, then the island's not sustainable. So I think it's important to let young people know that it's okay to dream, especially if you're willing to put the work and put the structure in place to make your dream a reality. And very often that's the ability to work for yourself, carve out your own niche, and help to move this country forward.